Welcome student. In this lecture we shall learn how to find the derivative of cube root function by first principle rule. More importantly, we shall learn how to rationalize a cube root function. Here f of x is equal to cube root of x raised power 1 upon 3. By first principle rule, f prime of x is equal to limit h approaches to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h, which implies f prime of x is equal to limit h approaches to 0 as f of x is equal to cube root of x. So f of x plus h is equal to cube root of x plus h, cube root of x plus h minus cube root of x upon h. In order to find this limit, we have to rationalize this function. Now we learn how to rationalize a cube root function. For this, we know that a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. In order to apply this formula, consider x plus h, cube root of x plus h is equal to a and cube root of x is equal to b. In order to apply this formula, we need this factor a square, ab and b square. Here a is our cube root of x plus h and b is cube root of x. So we have to multiply this function by square of this function and product of these two functions and then square of second function, cube root of x. Now we can write it as limit h approaches to 0 x plus h whole raised power 1 upon 3 minus x raised power 1 upon 3 divided by h. We multiply this as x plus h whole raised power 1 upon 3 is our a. So square of this function becomes x plus h whole raised power 2 upon 3 plus ab means product of these two terms, which is x raised power 1 upon 3 and x plus h raised power 1 upon 3, and b square means cube root of x square, which is equal to x raised power 2 upon 3. Now we divide by the same term, which is x plus h whole raised power 2 upon 3 cube root of x into cube root of x plus h plus x raised power 2 upon 3. Now we can apply this relation as a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square ab plus b square. Here x plus h whole raised power 1 upon 3, that is cube root of x plus h is our a and cube root of x is our b. So by this relation we can write it as this is our limit h approaches to 0 cube root of x plus h whole cube. So it becomes x plus h power 1 upon 3 whole cube minus x raised power 1 upon 3 whole cube, and the denominator remains the same, that is h into x plus h raised power 2 upon 3 plus cube root of x cube root of x plus h plus x raised power 2 upon 3. Now here cube root is cancelled out with cube, so it becomes limit h approaches to 0, x plus h minus x upon h into x plus h raised power 2 upon 3 product cube root of x and cube root of x plus h plus x raised power 2 upon 3. X is cancelled out here and h is also cancelled out, so we left with limit h approaches to 0 1 upon x plus h raised power 2 upon 3 plus cube root of x and to cube root of x plus h plus x raised power 2 upon 3. Now we can apply this limit. By applying this limit, it becomes x raised power 2 upon 3 plus x raised power 1 upon 3 as h is equal to 0 plus x raised power 1 upon 3 and to x raised power 1 upon 3, this is our product, plus x raised power 2 upon 3. This is equal to 1 upon x raised power 2 upon 3, x raised power 2 upon 3. This is 2 times x raised power 2 upon 3 plus x raised power 1 upon 3 and to x raised power 1 upon 3 is also equal to x raised power 2 upon 3. Now this is equal to 1 upon 3 times x raised power 2 upon 3. So f prime of x is equal to 1 upon 3 x raised power 2 upon 3. Now we can verify our result, as we know y is equal to x raised power 1 upon 3. So y prime or dy by dx, which is our f of x, by power rule it becomes 1 upon 3 x raised power 1 upon 3 minus 1. So it becomes 1 upon 3 x raised power minus 2 upon 3, and it can also be written as 1 upon 3 x raised power 2 upon 3. So our both results are same. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.